The moment I faced my high school bullies again, I felt a rush of anxiety. What would they say? Would they even remember me? I had spent years trying to put those memories behind me, but the scars still lingered, and now here I was, standing face to face with the people who had made my life a living hell. I took a deep breath, and as I looked around the room, I saw that everyone was just as nervous as I was. We were all trying to make a good impression, to show each other that we'd made it, that we were successful. But as I started talking to my old classmates, I realized that we were all struggling with our own insecurities, our own fears, and that gave me a sense of comfort, of solidarity. I met up with my old friends, and we caught up on each other's lives. It was amazing to see how far we'd all come, how much we'd grown. And then I saw him, one of the guys who had bullied me the most, who had made my life a nightmare. I felt a surge of anger, of resentment, but as I looked into his eyes, I saw something unexpected: remorse, regret. He came up to me, and he apologized sincerely for what he had done. It was a shocking moment, one that I never saw coming, and it took me a while to process, to understand. But as I looked around the room, I saw that we were all in the same boat. We were all struggling. We were all trying to make sense of our lives. And in that moment, something shifted inside of me. I felt a sense of forgiveness, of release. I realized that holding onto anger, onto resentment, wasn't worth it, and that by letting go, I could finally move on. As I walked out of the reunion, I felt a sense of peace, of closure. It was a new beginning, a fresh start. And I knew that I wasn't alone. We were all in this together. We were all struggling to find our way. So, I started volunteering at a local youth center, helping kids who were struggling in school, and it was a life-changing experience, one that taught me the value of kindness, of compassion. I finally felt like I was making a difference, like I was leaving a mark on the world. And as I look back on that reunion, I realized that it was a turning point for me. It was a moment of growth, of transformation. I learned that forgiveness is powerful, that it can set us free, and that by letting go of the past, we can create a brighter future. So, what happened next? I continued to volunteer, to help others, and I found that it brought me a sense of purpose, of fulfillment. I was no longer defined by my past, by the bullies who had tormented me. I was defined by my actions, by the positive impact I was having on the world. And that, my friend, is the most empowering feeling in the world. It's a feeling that I wish for everyone, a feeling that I hope you'll experience for yourself. What will you do with your story, with your struggles? Will you let them define you, or will you rise above them? The choice is yours, and I hope you'll choose to forgive, to let go, and to create a brighter, more compassionate world.